Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to the Bridge with Kai YouTube channel. Today, we have another hand from the Life Master pairs. I was playing with the absolutely amazing Drew Cavalier, my man. And, well, this time, guys, I fell for a trap that was set by the dealing machine on this one. It was very, very rude, but, you know, I saw a chance for an overtrick in a match point event, God forbid, and then I was like, oh, well. There it goes. It's gone. We need to go and get into this one, spot the trap, figure out what I did, and how I guess was the right way to play it, although I'm not completely certain that what I did was wrong. I just fell for a trap because that's just how things work sometimes. But let's get into this video. But first, sorry, not yet. You, my friend, are already subscribed, right? You're part of that, like, nearly 800 people who have subscribed by now. Thank you so much for that. It's completely free if you have not done it yet, and it helps me out a lot. And Bridge as well, like, because now Bridge can be exposed online more. So, hey, if you haven't done it yet, please do. Thank you. Let's get into this hand. All right, so this is your hand, and yeah, you've got a very, very nice 11 count. Yeah, you've got an 11 count with 6 spades, and the auction starts pass to you, sitting in 3rd seat. Some people might bid 2 spades, but I'm a 1 spade bidder here. I have fairly decent distribution. I have good honors. I wish my spade suit quality was a little bit better, but this is not a 2 spades opener. Like, maybe in 3rd seat you have an argument that, hey, you can open 2 spades weak here because if partner is a passed hand, then do you have much hope at game? And the answer to me is yes, because I'm one of those people who likes to seek out frisky games. But yeah, it continued 2 diamonds and then 3 diamonds, and then I accepted. Partner's 3 diamonds was just a simple Q bid showing 3 or more card support and 10 or more high card points. So I decided to go because, sure, I have an 11 count, but I have a 6 spade that partner doesn't know about, and I have a short diamond, which generally is helpful in these situations. Just for lack of diamond losers, and also I'm not super worried about getting tapped out, as I do have 6 spades and partner has 3, so it would take a lot of effort for them to tap me out. So I'm like, you know what? We're in the Life Master pairs. It's time to just go for it. We're gonna go for game, even though partner invited me and I'm accepting on technically a bare minimum opening. But there's just so many things that could work here. I'm like, just give partner a good hand. Like, give partner like a spade honor and a heart honor and a club honor. And then you're just like, hey, this seems great. Let's go. Let's see how this hand goes. It went pass. And now we're playing him 4 spades, and you get the King of Clubs lead, which is a little bit surprising because you would have thought diamond lead, probably, but hey, West is the one who bid diamonds, not East. So West bid diamonds. Are they going to lead the suit that they bid necessarily? Sometimes, not all the time. But if you look at this hand, things seem fairly simple. You have a spade loser, you have 3 club losers, and you have a diamond loser. You can get rid of those club losers. You can trump them with spades, and you can also possibly pitch them on hearts or diamonds, because where's that ace of diamonds? It is clearly going to be with West, and therefore if we play a diamond up to the king, West is going to either have to take their ace or play low, in which case we get the king of diamonds. In which case we can either throw away a club loser or we just don't have a diamond loser, period. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about on this hand, and I'm like, you know what? There is a very clear and easy way to make this hand. All you have to do is you could play a club, right? You play a diamond, right? And then they play the ace. And now they catch their club. And you only had 1 club loser, you had 1 diamond loser, and now all you have to do at this point pretty much is just lose a spade. If they play a diamond, you use the diamond to pitch away the club, and now spade, and now you just draw trump, and you're like, oh, this is easy, this is awesome, and yeah, just draw trump and claim. So yeah, at this point, you're fine, you're golden, it's awesome. So it goes heart, and another heart, and then you can use the heart to pitch away this club loser. And you're like, great, we are golden here, this is amazing. And you can claim for making. And I was like, I saw this line. It's guaranteed make. But this is the Life Master pairs, and you're playing with the best players in the world. And you're like, I'm going to find 4 spades. They're also going to find 4 spades. And you know what else they're going to be doing? They're going to be trying to look for overtricks here. Here is what I did instead. And this was the dream. Was when it goes king of clubs and I win my ace, I'm like, we've got a diamond loser here. And in theory, we don't have to lose a diamond. So what we can do is we can play king of hearts, and we can play another heart, And here's how it's all gonna go. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so pretty. We can use the ace of hearts and we can throw away that diamond. Oh, great, beautiful. Everything's gorgeous. Now we play a club and they can get in. And now they tried to catch their ace of diamonds and everything is just going to be so easy and it's going to be so perfect. And now we can use a club and we can rough it and we can play a diamond and then we can rough it and then we can play another club and we can, you know what, rough it. And we're getting in this beautiful cross trump. We eventually are going to just draw the trump and everything is going to work out perfectly and we are going to get this overtrick. It is so easy. It is so simple. And yeah, I mean, all we have to do at this point is just lose the ace of spades. And, you know, this is what I saw happening. And you know what? Just know, right? Like, this was the delusional world that I put myself in when I said I was going to make this hand with an overtrick. It does not work this way, okay? Two big reasons. Firstly, king of clubs, right? Even if things are perfect for the distribution in order for this cross ruff to work, you pitch the diamond, you play the club, and they win the cards here. Now, what can they do? They can return a spade. Oh, gosh, I forgot about that. So if they goes ace of spades and another spade, now you don't have enough spades to be able to ruff all the clubs. So now the hand is going to continue like this, and you are still going to have a club loser in this situation because you weren't able to ruff everything. And not everything is high, right? Of course, the jack of hearts still could have fallen, or all the club honors could have fallen, and you could have been fine. But if they find the proper defense here, then you just can't do it. And counterpoint to this is in the very beginning, okay, let's say that it went like this, right? If it went king of clubs, now if I duck, right, this could make things easier for me because they might not know to switch to a spade at this point. They still can switch to a spade at this point. But if they just decide to play another club, right, now things have been streamlined. We can just play king of hearts and we can play another heart and another heart and another heart, pitching the diamond away. And now we can just go for this cross ruff because they didn't necessarily know that they had to return a spade immediately. Normally when you duck a club, you're setting up yourself up for a cross ruff there. Like, I guess there's a chance that West might think that their partner has the ace of clubs, although they're probably going to think that's improbable based off of high card points. That's the first reason. But this isn't the reason as to why it didn't work at the table. Because I'm just saying that this is the simple thing that I kind of gone through in my head to disprove this whole idea. And I should have just gone for the sure making line. Because there is a way for you to go down here. And it is painful, especially when you think, I was going for the overtrick. I thought this was ice cold. Nope. All right, let's go back. All right, so here's how I fell for the trap. Now, it went king of clubs, club to the ace, king of hearts. And now I'm like, I can pitch this diamond, woohoo, here goes the diamond, and then ruff. Oh. That's bad. That's really bad. And then, at this point, what happened is it continued club. And then it went queen of clubs. And I'm like, oh no. Is this really happening? Is this really happening to me? No! Because if I play the 9, now it goes 10. And now they can play the ace and another trump. And now I can't ruff my club loser because they can just do this. And then I'm like, oh wait, I don't have a club loser. The king, queen, jack, and ace are all gone. So I did this. I went down. I didn't need to go down because all I needed to do at this point is when the club ruff comes over. Like, I was like, oh no, if it goes queen of spades and then it goes ace of spades, now I'm going to need to use one of those ruffs to ruff the club, but East is always going to be able to overruff it and I can't draw trump fast enough. Like, it just, like, so I needed to either finesse the 10 and the only way for me to get over there was to ruff the club first. It was stupid. I could have still made this if I'd played the queen of spades. And now if they just exit spades, like, well, there's nothing. If they exit anything else, I ruff and then I play high. Like, there's like nothing anymore. It's over. So that was silly, but that's the reason I went down. But I did have a legitimate problem here if it instead went low club. I think this was actually a common theme in a video that we did two times ago, where you lead the low one, because now if I let it go, my 10 of clubs winner now can get roughed with the 2. And now the 10 of clubs is still not a winner now. It was just a winner temporarily because they unled their queen, but it was getting roughed anyway. Like, it's just such a weird concept. But now, when this happens, I'm just always down 1. Because if I just let it go, now they can just play ace of spades and another spade. And boom. Great. Now I can just rough things. Like so. However, you can do worse. You can do something else. When it goes 4, you can play the 9 instead. And now you go down 2 because it goes 10 of spades. And now they play ace of spades and another spade. And you don't have that trump left because you trumped earlier. So now they're going to get that ace of spades, the 10 of spades, and the queen of clubs. Because the queen of clubs is still out there because they laid low. So yeah, down 2. And of course, you can, to ensure that you only go down 1, and just like the other time, you can play the queen of spades, and this would actually cause a lot of problems for you still. Oh, wait. On the actual layout of the hand, not really, because the 7 and the 10 can force out the 6. If the 7 and the 6 here were swapped, you would still be down 2 in this case, because you still can't rough clubs. They're just going to be able to over rough, and if you draw trump, then you just have 2 club losers. So yeah, just was a horrible spot. I still could have made where they played the queen of clubs instead, and this was just silly of me. I thought my clubs was not high, I guess. I don't know what my Delulu brain was, but I think I was in such a depressed state in this particular spot because I knew I could have just taken an easy line to just make this guaranteed. Now, granted, okay, there is something to be said here. If it goes queen of clubs and another low club, you kind of get put into the same situation, and it's a lot tougher. If you play the 9, what happens is now they can play ace of spades and another spade, and they got their spades, which they otherwise would not have gotten. So you still, at this point, would need to play the queen of spades in order for you to still make this contract, forcing out their ace if they want to rough it. And if they return another spade, you're still fine because you have an entry to the north hand through hearts to use the heart to pitch away the club. So they still give you problems here, and you have to guess to play the queen of spades because it's absolutely necessary. It's also the match point play because this is your only way to still, like, guarantee making. I mean, the only time that this would cost is, like, if West had 4 spades offside, but in which case they probably wouldn't be playing a low club anyway. But yeah, like, they still could have given me pause by playing another club, but I also could have still ducked the club in the beginning to see what would happen, and then maybe I could play out something that would resemble a cross rough line, but East having ace 10 third thwarts everything. But either way, the way that I played it, I should have ducked the club first. And also, once I didn't duck the club, I needed to know that, hey, there ain't nothing here. There's no overtricks because they can always get in with the club and they can play a spade and then another spade, and you only have 1 rough anyway. So just go for your sure making tricks. Go for your sure making line, because your other line, it's a facade, it's a trap, it's a lie. You're gonna get put into a position where you can still make, but you scare yourself out of. This hand was painful in the moment, but now even seeing that I still had a way to make it the way that they defended it, I am so frustrated because it was a 29% when really this could have been a stinking 82. It could have been an 82% for 4 spades making. Just go for your sure making line, Kai. Even at match points. And if you are going for that overtrick, calculate it. Calculate it out. Granted, we didn't have time, but we did have time, but time is a pressure thing, and my brain still does not work that fast. But yeah, that was his hand. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did going through this. I look crazy right now. I'm like, am I stupid? But yeah, so today I learned that I'm stupid, and I could have made this contract even in the position they put me in. But like overall, like, once I didn't duck the club, there is no overtrick line, period. So just don't even bother. Also, Another thing to mention is they could have unusual to node as well, and they didn't do it. So that's I don't know if I actually thought of that, and I'm like, that's why I could have discarded the fact that they were going to be roughing clubs and that this was like still a good line. Just another thing to note. Fun little thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Bridging with Kai YouTube channel so we can continue spreading bridge together, whether it's good bridge or not good bridge. But thanks for being here. I hope you all are having a good one. Keep on bridging, everybody. Bye!